There was some really good evidence recently that I wanted to cover. This was a big thing that came out of Mexico. They did a universal, essentially a basic income for seniors. It was a universal policy, so everyone over 65 gets this money, and it's lifted over 13 million people out of poverty as it was introduced. They introduced it 6 years ago, and this has like really happened. It's a bi-monthly transfer, which is kind of interesting. It's not every month, but they just found that it has like that nice kind of balance where it's a small amount, but it feels bigger if it's every 2 months. So people have a little bit more flexibility for using it for like larger purchases versus smaller basic stuff. It works out to about $330 every 2 months, fully universal. Some people are complaining about it, being like, oh, this shouldn't be fully universal. But the reason that it's so effective is because it is universal. And I love how, like one of the quotes from this, there's never been a single 6-year term in which poverty has been reduced or decreased so significantly. This is a watershed moment for the Mexican economy. They also tripled their minimum wage. So for people fearing that that's something that could like leave people worse off, and hurt the economy, that didn't happen. The universal cash transfer system, which replaced a well-regarded conditional system for the poorest fifth of households, requiring children to go to school and families to attend health checkups, has received some criticism. That's their poverty targeted thing. But in case of the pension system, everyone over 65 gets this. So there's no conditions on this. There's no like vaccines required. There's no like going to school required. Of course, you're over 65, but like this is unconditional, no work requirement, full universal. All you have to be is over 65. And I love how, this quote here towards the end. The big problem with the cash transfers is not that they're universal. The big problem is that the Mexican government has not made an effort to make it truly universal. That is, to make it reach everyone. So like if they really wanted to reduce poverty, that's what they would do. Make it fully universal, not just over 65.